I'm with John Diddick, Senior Vice President of Business Development and Partnerships. This guy's a big deal at MicroTouch. They are providing kiosks. Okay, the hottest space in restaurants and hospitality is kiosks. John, welcome to the program. Tell us, how hot are kiosks?
Thank you, Chassis. So we're really happy to be here at FSTEC here in Dallas. And when you look at the population over the next couple years, 60 million people, the whole baby boom generation's getting ready to retire. The only way to replace them is self-service with kiosk. So the whole kiosk growth is going to be exponential over the next so many
kiosks
years.
are hot.
They're very hot.
They're super hot.
With our kiosk, we have a strategy that's actually twofold. Number one is we have our Finish series, which is our Mock series that comes in Android or Windows.
Okay.
It actually goes onto a kiosk like what you see here.
Okay.
And the Mock series comes from 10 to actually 27 inch now.
So you're selling that whole thing?
Kiosk. We actually sell the screen. The kiosk comes from a lot of our partners that are out
there. So the screen. So MicroTouch is the backbone of all this kiosk.
Absolutely.
So without MicroTouch, there'd be no kiosk.
Well,
is that fair to say?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you are the company behind the company.
We are, but the thing is we're actually the largest touchscreen company in the world from an OEM perspective. The newest innovation we have is our new 27-inch Android, which we actually are showing back here.
That's a gorgeous. Now, is that something I should have in my office? Is that something I can, have as a computer screen?
You could if you wanted to have a touch monitor in there.
I wouldn't mind having a touch monitor in my office. I got to tell you, who is your customer? Who are you working with? Are you working directly with McDonald's and Popeyes and all these big brands?
We are. We actually call on a lot of the big brands that are out there. We try to get spec'd in from an end user perspective, but we sell through a reseller channel.
Right.
So we have partners that actually will do the service.
So if I want to buy MicroTouch because it's the best screens out there for kiosks, do I call you?
You would call us, but we would refer you to one of our channel partners.
Channel partners, got it.
Yes.
So there's a lot of times that I'm buying some really cool kiosks, and there's a lot out there. Like, who are you working with? Who are names that we would know, that I would know that are using MicroTouch?
So we work with a lot of companies like Grubber, like Honor Built. From an SMB standpoint, we have the channel manage that for us. Some larger customers, absolutely.
So so give me some customers. Give me some A-list customers that are.
So from a panel mount perspective on the...
Like I'm going in to which store and I'm using that kiosk.
An RBI.
RBI would Restaurant Brands International.
Yes.
So let's see, that's Burger King.
Yeah.
That's Popeyes.
Yeah.
Right? Is Firehouse Subs.
They are brands that purchase our product, but they buy it through a partner.
And who are the best channel partners for you?
Oh God, we have so many, and I'm gonna leave some out. But you're looking from a kiosk perspective.
Give me 2 or 3 of the best channel partners from your perspective. Not even the best.
Olea, Frank Mayer. Someone like a Grubber is a fantastic partner.
But when it comes to value, like there's so many screens out there. There's so many screen manufacturers out there, right? What sets MicroTouch apart? Why are you the
Great
best?
question.
I mean,
Great question.
You guys are like a multi-gazillion-dollar company, right?
We're large.
How big?
Yeah, we're billions.
What makes a difference?
What makes a difference with us is we're one of the few manufacturers that's left in this space. Most of our competitors use contract manufacturers, so we can give you a better product at a better price and better value.
So you are basically, you're not just selling them, you're building them, you're making them,
we make
everything in them.
Yeah, we're one of the few. We're different because if you look at the technology that we put in there, we're optically bonded. We have anti-glare, which is huge within the kitchen space.
Very important. Yeah.
But if you look at our product set, from a price performance standpoint, you look at the technology that goes in there, we call it the Mock series because we took 30 years of experience with touch and we put it into the Mock series. But it's also the staff and the people, the relationships we have.
But it's really the trademarks and the patents. I'm just kidding. It's a great company with great people, that's for sure. Jeff, welcome. How are you partnering with MicroTouch? How are you making their screens even better? Like it can get any better?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's two main motions that we have with them. First of all, we put our device management services on all the devices that they actually
slow down there, Jeff. Device management services? I'm a restaurant guy. What does that mean?
In other words, if you want those machines and those kiosks up, whether it's in a restaurant or an airport or whatever, we're going to make sure they're kept up.
You're talking about like from a maintenance standpoint or like no actually working like the screens are on and powered up?
Yeah, that's right. If they go down, you got a device management software like us kind of keeps it up, makes that experience really well.
So you're telling me that if I have 100 of your kiosks in my restaurants, right, and there's trouble in some of the kiosks, and the manager's like, hey, they call, and you guys dial in, or no, you have a dashboard, you can see the operations from afar.
So the customer actually has the software themselves. They can configure and actually remotely manage those devices with me. They can reach out there.
So you're giving them the software and the technology that their team is managing these kiosks from anywhere in the world.
That's right. That's right.
How long has Esper been around?
Esper's been around for just 6 years, so we're still growing immensely fast year over year, thanks to partners like MicroTouch that can go scale while we put the software on that.
Well, now we're here with Bhavin Asher, okay? You know what this guy does? He's the founder of Grubber. Tell us a little bit about Grubber.
We are a self-ordering kiosk platform for self-ordering technology.
Ding, kiosks. We were just talking about kiosks, right? I gotta tell you, kiosks are all the rage right now. Every QSR restaurant, everywhere I read, it's kiosks, it's kiosks, it's kiosks.
Yes.
Your business must be on fire.
It is. Yes, they are deployed at all our airports locations. So any busy location, we put MicroTouch. Great technology, great hardware, and very reliable.
What kind of customers does Grubber have? Give me an example of a customer that's partnered with you and MicroTouch. Give me an example.
It's Avolta or HMS Hosts. They own all the airports globally.
Yeah, HMS Hosts, man. Those are really, that's the guy behind the guy, because you don't really see a lot about HMS Hosts.
Right.
I think that used to be part of Marriott back in the day.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
That's like a Marriott spinoff. Unbelievable. We're with Bhavin Asher here from Grubber at FSTEC Live. I'm loving it, man.
Thank you.